Howdy, howdy, y'all. I think I'm live. Am I live? This is my first time um, using a YouTube live this time. So something a little different today. Trying something different. So I hope I'm doing okay here. Let me get you up here where I can see you a little better. There we go. All right. Well, let me stand up real quick here and say hi to everybody. There's Shirley. And Shirley, yes, I got your email. I just haven't had a chance to reply to it. But thank you. I definitely appreciate that. There's Heartland HQ. What's happening, y'all? And Betty and Karen Anthony and Miss American Gal. Stanley Yorkshire Senior. Yes, I agree, brother. 2026 has got to be better. And Jonesy. Good day, mate. Charlene Grady. Let's see who else we got here. West House. There's Shiloh. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I put a Tootsie Roll in my mouth thinking, all right, well, I'll just sit and suck on it, right? No, it didn't work. Hey, Paul Honeyman, what's happening? And Woods Bound. Um, yeah, you got to bear with me a little bit on this because this is reading the chat on this one's a little bit different for me. So there's Danny Salas, Brian Wilkerson, what's happening? Midnight Adventure. Um, there's Miss Wanda, and all right, I think I got everybody in the chat so far. So um, I know, right? It makes you want to chew it. You can't. It's like, how do you get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? Or is it how many licks does it take to get to the center? The Daryl 13. How's it going, man? Or is it? Yeah, it's the Daryl. Okay, Daryl 3. Oh, I'm sorry. It looked like Dairy 13. See, I told you I need a bigger grosses, yo. Hey, Gary, what's happening, Belt Loop? Buck Kelly, back from Georgia. Buck from Georgia, okay. Um, yeah, this, like I said, this one's a little bit different for me, y'all, this chat. So this is the very first time ever doing a live on YouTube. So it's a little bit different for me. There's Diamond Ridge, what's happening? So anyway, I had put some old apples and pears that Tracy brought over. And been sitting out here watching the deer try to sneak up. In fact, yesterday the dogs realized I was took them for a walk, and a couple of the does come walking up the other drive back here, and all of a sudden, I already spotted them, boy, and they both took off like a rocket, and I realized real quick though they ain't catching them. So I used to say they wouldn't come back, so I walked out there, and by the time I walked back there, they're already back in the yard, like looking at me like, "Why are you yelling for us? We're in the yard." So I might have to get me a game cam or something out there because the other cameras won't pick the movement up on them because I guess they're just too far away. Um, Reno Flames. Oh, thank you very much, Reno Flames. I appreciate that very much. There's Backroads 82. That's right. You should say, Gary, it's supposed to say, "Good eye, Mike." It's too bad you can't get the accent in the chat, you know? Oh, okay. Midnight Vlog. That's what I thought. Okay. Secondary channel there. I like it. Um, I know, right? Yeah. And when I was trying to set this up, I clicked on no ads and it kept going. And I did this yesterday. So I clicked on no ads and it just kept going, reverting back to ads anyway. So I apologize for that. I am trying to make that happen. Right? I hear you, Gary. um, so anyway, yeah. So for all of you who have seen the video, yes, Smokey did pass. Um, and I'm heartbroken over that. But on the same note, it makes me feel a lot better that he's not suffering anymore. Because the last couple of days before he went, y'all, it was getting real bad where I had to pick him up to get him to move any, and it was getting rough. So that last night, he came in here and it took everything he could do to get up here by my chair and he laid his head on my foot and just looked up at me and then looked back down and I sit here and I pet him and give him a bunch of love and then he was done and he got up and it took him, a couple of minutes, but he finally got outside, went outside to his favorite spot. And, of course, I'm sitting here at the window so I can see him out there. And then the girls got up and went out there. So I shined the light out there, and the girls went out there and laid down right beside him. And he picked his head up like that, and he kind of looked around for a second, and then he just laid his head back down. And I guess that's when he went. And and then about 10 minutes later, the girls got up and they came back in here. So I'm thinking the girls went out there just to be with him when he passed, like they knew. And and now Bandy, ever since Bandy's been laying right here at my feet where he is. And Bandy doesn't hardly ever lay at my feet. Normally she lays over there by the heater, but every day since she's been right at my feet. And that's man. That's where she's at right now, is right here at my feet. I agree. Yeah, the good times will always be with me. I tried to put in some of the video um, of him out here running around, and I couldn't get it in the video for y'all. So, but it was nice because and I have my Alexa sitting here, so and Alexa is playing the pictures from the dogs from when they were babies all the way up until recently, which is which is pretty cool because I get to sit here and look and see them. So in a roundabout way, it's kind of like he's still with me. Thank you, Jonesy. Thank you very much. He was a good dog. He really was. He was a pain in the rear sometimes, like taking off down the driveway and taking the girls with him. But you know, um, overall, he was a very loving, good dog. I mean, he just couldn't ask for a better dog. Uh, Thank you, Pam. Yeah, and he's like I said, he's not suffering anymore. So that's what was the big thing is, I guess we just didn't catch the cancer fast enough, and like the vet had told me, it's a very aggressive cancer, and there's really nothing you can do about it. So it was good that it went fast. Anyway, he didn't have months and months to suffer. He was only like 6 weeks, and that would just kicked his butt. Oh, I just see my buddy in here just a minute ago. Where'd she go? There's Joe. What's happening? Driving. Okay, so Joe picks it for you. Says hello, everyone. He is driving. Yeah, I just see my buddy in here. Lisa, what's happening, Lisa? Uh, there's my other buddy, Palm Mom. What's happening? Hello, hello. So yeah. Uh, let's see. Okay, I'm caught back up again. And Jan, I almost forgot Jan. I can't forget Jan in here. So I'm glad Jan is feeling much better now. For those of you that didn't know, that Jan was in the hospital last week during the other live, and right at Christmas too. On top of that, I told her she needed to get out of that place. That place full of sick people. you know. What's house? What's happening? There's Petty Jean. Hey, Bobby. Oh, Jonesy, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. That's right. That's New Year's Eve down there already. But Jonesy's getting ready for the new. In fact, Jonesy gets to be a year older before we all do. Kindness, what's happening? Oh, Palm Mom said her husband's back in the hospital too. Oh, that sucks, girl. I ain't hearing that. Uh, Beer run tomorrow. That's right, brother. Well, you're welcome to come by and have a couple of drinks with us over here. We're gonna be hanging out, having a fire, and throwing some stuff on the grill. You're welcome to come on over because I mean you're right down the road. Ain't like you got to go very far. Oh, that's cool. Hopkins Dirty South Homestead. I think that's a pretty cool name, actually. It's a dirty South. Jan went to the hospital for a Christmas dinner. She hates cleaning up afterwards. uh, that was, that's Paul. That's kind of the hard way to get out of the Christmas cooking the Christmas dinner, though, man. I don't know, man. That would be going and get hospital food, man. Or Shirley Welch. Oh, we wish you could do, hon. We wish you could do. Thank you, kindness. I appreciate that. Uh, the ice chips were delicious. What'd you do? Put a little ham flavoring in ice chips there? What happened? I missed something in there. Says sorry for the loss of Dirty South Homestead. What happened? Fly over Urban Garden. What's happening? Hiya. Tiny bubbles. Yes, I am still planning on doing that. Again, I'm just waiting for all of my stuff to come through and make that happen. And once I get the new truck and what have you, then yes, I'm going to be doing that. Oh, thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Well, try not to run because you know how that saying goes about runners, right? You show me a jogger, I'll show you a strange person with a thing for pain. you know. Oh man, on Christmas Eve, that sucks even more. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I. All right, later, Gary. I get that about the whole Christmas deal. Like with me, it's like last year a daughter, this year a dog, and it's like. And then I found out a couple of my uncles had just passed away on top of that. So it's like, okay, had enough of this. 2026 is going to be a clean year, a good year, and we're going to be done with all that stuff. Nobody die in 2026 that we know. Okay, let's not do that. Never heard that one before, right? Uh-oh. So watching on the big screen. So I'm live, big screen, big time. Remember when that was a saying, y'all? Big time. Everything was big time. I remember saying that a lot to the point where I used to get tired of hearing myself say it. Yeah, definitely, Gary. Have a safe and happy new year. Right? Hopkins Dirty South said, if you see me running, y'all better start running behind me. Well, you know what that saying is about encountering a bear. If you see me running, or if everybody starts running, the only person you got to worry about is the person behind you. You got to make sure at least one is behind you, because then you can outrun the bear. You ain't got to worry about outrunning the bear. You just got to outrun that person. Rosemary Berry. I know the gentleman name and number that's helping you with your VA. Oh, you need to know it. Send me an email and I will send you his contact info. Definitely, I will do that. Yeah, his name is Reginald, and he's out of town, and he said he's not taking any more clients for a couple of weeks, but he will definitely be back. Well, if I were to sell the property, I just had the realtors came out here. And they said just the property alone, without any of the other stuff like the camper inside the barn and you know, not taking into consideration all the stuff that I've done inside the barn and the shop. Just having the buildings on here with raw land, they were saying it's worth somewhere around 65, 70,000. So I figured with all the amenities that I've done, because you know I have power here, water here now, all that stuff. If I do sell it, I'm going to sell it with the camper, and you know, and the fence and the whole 9 yards. So I don't know. I really don't have a price in mind yet, but I'm just telling you that's what they just told me was around 65 to 70 was what it was worth, just the raw land and with the buildings that are here on it. So I don't know. Well, definitely going to be doing something with it. So there's another time. What's happening? Yeah, I have been. I have been, Glenda. Yeah, you know, the girls have they've been real close to me here lately. Kindness, it's got 5 acres here, and I've got about 2.5 to 3 of it cleared so far. Now I'm going to get a different camper, Paul. Um, because pulling this one out of here requires taking down all these walls and all that other wall out there, and that's just requires a lot to do that, and you know it's not worth doing that. I'd rather just buy another camper. Uh, 210 in here, y'all. 210. That's awesome. 220. That is awesome, y'all. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm just trying to get through the year here, you know, get through the new year. Got Wes and Tammy coming. Big Joe's coming. Um, I don't know if Bobby's going to show up. Um, Tracy was going to show up and come over, but she had an emergency back home, so she had to run back home. So I know with Big Joe, he's probably watching right now. So yes, Joe, I'm going to tell on you. Only because I know you would tell on me if I did it. So Big Joe calls me the other day and sends me a picture first, right? Sends me a picture first and says, he said, well, I have a good reason to start drinking beer early today. And I was like, uh-oh, what happened? Then I seen the video. So he goes out there and burns a little bit of cardboard up in his driveway, right? And it's all rock and everything. Well, then he thought the cardboard all went out. And it was just a slightly breezy. It was, you know, wind hadn't started picking up and getting bad yet. And but it was breezy. So he goes into the house and comes back out. His whole yard is on fire. So then I went over and found my GoPro batteries, right? Well, he found them over there at his house. So I go over there and get them and stop by there and sit there and been hanging out with him for a few minutes today. And he's like, oh, look what I found this morning. And the whole side of his garage, y'all, all the siding is trashed on it. It melted the siding off all his garage over there. So yeah, it went bad. He had the fire department out there set that whole 2.5, 3 acres on fire. I was like, man, you wanted it mowed, but that's kind of going to the extreme about getting it mowed. Well, that's not my wife and child. First off, Jane, she's just an ex-girlfriend, and Miley's not mine. And I offered her to the camper. She didn't want it. You know, when she moved out, I told her she could take the camper, but she didn't want it. Ben from Cleveland, Ohio here, 19 degrees. Wow. Well, it's 42 here, so it ain't too bad. What was that? I missed it, Janet. No, actually, no one else gave her a camper. They just letting her use the camper as long as she wants. But like I said, I offered to give her this one, and she didn't want it. So did I hurt my wrist? No. Come to find out, was nothing wrong with it. I guess I just strained it somehow. Docs checked it out and they X-rayed it and everything and said it was fine. Must have just strained something in there because it's all fine now. I am going to get the GMC 2500 4x4 diesel. That's the truck I am striving for. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that too. But yeah, not bitter. Just ask the question. Yeah, like I said, I offered it to her, Janet, and she just didn't want it. And that was okay. Well, Paul, the GMC actually has a lot better reputation than the Silverado does, even though the Silverado, in my opinion, looks better. But oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate that. I think the Chevrolet, the Silverado looks better, but the GMC is more durable, more reliable, and everything I've been watching on YouTube about all the comparisons. Ford has the most horsepower and most torque, but the Dodge and the Chevrolet and the GMC had a little bit better longevity to them versus the other ones. So I think that's where I'm going to go with that one. There's Mike Starr. What's happening? And what's that? Bernadette. My buddy dog needs love. Yeah, both the girls here, they're getting plenty of love. I promise you that. These guys, yeah, these guys don't lack for love. I promise you that. All these dogs have been spoiled ever since the day they were born, and I'm talking about spoiled bad. I mean, I even keep the load of treats right here beside me. In fact, I pick that up, and of course they pop their heads up like, "What?" Um, let's see. There's Joe Jacobson. What's happening? Southern Peach Farms. Howdy, howdy. I'm trying to keep up with everybody here, so if I missed it, it's going pretty fast on me this time. Um, oh, I need love, Bernadette. Oh, thank you. No, I get the drugs, the love from the dogs here. They give me plenty of comfort and love, and you know, and they're my babies, so I just I keep loving them. Yeah, I do. I have an adopted daughter that happens to give me a lot of insight on the Chevrolet and GM tech here. Um, she actually is the service manager for a Chevrolet dealership. So she tells me what comes in for warranty work and what doesn't come in for warranty work. So that's another reason I got a big insight tip on that one. So you know, she sees what's actually happening out there. There's Sal's camper life. What's happening? You got mechanic coming. Oh, that's funny right there. Oh. Well, an older truck, yes. But on the same note, I've only owned one brand new truck and it wasn't really even brand new. It was like 3 years old. So, and it had very little miles on it, but still. Well, now BG appointments wise, now it's just normal health appointments. Like I still got another a couple more physical therapy appointments, and I've got another one. They want to check out some things on my chest, and they want to do a cancer screening, and just all the normal stuff that comes along with my age. So be doing that here soon. Lori got the all clear from a doctor today. That is awesome, Mike. Love hearing that. Love hearing that. I don't know how to if I can pin these. Okay, I'm still got to learn these pins on this on the YouTube part of the chat, y'all. So, like I said, my first time doing this, but I do like the colors better on this chat. Like I can see it better and you know because it's dark and everything for the background around it, so that helps out quite a bit. Don't forget Brian scan. Don't forget brain scan, right? Well, that was part of the reason right there, Paul. You know, as you know, they did the old thump test the other day and heard an echo, and they thought, well, maybe we ought to check that too. Yeah, that is great news, Mike. We love hearing that. There's Mean Mama Meanest. What's happening? Oh man, doing that all myself, Gary, this week and next. Doctor's appointments. Oh man, yeah. There's just it's that time of the year where they're just scheduling me up again. There's Auntie Ann. What's happening? So anybody got plans for New Year's? Any special plans? Any kind of? I mean, we're all going to be hanging out. We got a little fire pit. I'm going to set up out here, and and actually, I've been working on bringing rocks over today, trying to get the rest of the rocks over here to build me like a little, make it look good and everything, make it look pretty. So I'll be doing all that. I can't wait to be up. It's 20 degrees. It feels like one. Oh man. Oh no, Sal. That's right. You're in upstate New York, aren't you, or something up way up there? Right. Paul spending the day with daughter and granddaughter. That is awesome. That's a good way to do that. Wes is staying home. Too many wackos out there. I agree. Nothing wrong with staying home. I'm just wondering if you had like any plans. Just checking it out. Just maybe a fire, enjoying it with some people, bringing the new year with some friends. And Jonesy's watching the fireworks. Charlene Grady's heading to Florida. She's got to get out of that northeast coast. I don't blame her. um, Hopkins Dirty South says I had a brain scan for real. And they said there wasn't anything. They didn't see anything. It's a cozy night here at 33. Whoa, wind dropping to 27. Hey, I woke up to 22 this morning and 22 yesterday morning. With a wind chill yesterday morning, it was like 18. So this morning it wasn't real bad. It was 22, but it finally warmed up. It's 41 out there right now. There's Big Wave. What's happening? Going to be 28 there tonight. Oh yeah, you're getting that cold snap that hit us the last 2 days. So fortunately, it's going to be warming back up. Jan says she's feeling much better, Mike. Just so you know, huddling is my new favorite thing, huh? Right? uh, Watching Amy on Leonard Mountain Homestead. She's doing an all-nighter, maybe. Oh wow, an all-nighter. No, that wouldn't be me. I don't think I've been awake for a new year in, oh, I couldn't tell you how long. I mean, for me, I'm more about the new year. The new year is just a date, so to speak, but it is a time to kind of get together and have some friends around you and kind of get rid of that old, everybody make sure you go to the bathroom, so before the new year comes in, so because you don't want to be taking all that crap with you into the next year. And I know, bad joke, but nobody got that one either. I agree with that. Cuddling next to huddling. I agree with you, Paul. Days are getting longer, about 1 minute per day. That's right, Wes. I'm glad for that. Diane Wilson. Oh, thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. And yeah, like I said, that was just what the realtor said, and that was without any of the improvements, y'all. That was just the raw land cleared with the ponds and everything, and the driveways put in it. So that's what they estimated it at, because they really didn't have any other properties in the area to compare it to. Not to mention, this one here has probably one of the best views in the area, unless you're up on the mountain somewhere. You know what I mean? So got to put 10-foot fences so nobody can spy on you, and call it Fort Junktojems, right? uh, BG was in the kitchen. That was a good one. She heard it. All right. BG got it. Come on, is selling his two properties. Yeah, he's selling the properties that are back there in the back where Mary's at. So yeah, I'm not I want to get out of here. Right, exactly, Shiloh. uh, nobody comes in without a passcode for the gate, right? That's why I agree. I agree. So again, I don't know what the exact plan is yet. There's not your daddy. Paul is a peeper. You thought he saw Paul peeking in the windows. There's Tim Wren. What's happening? Yes, I am doing much better, Tim. That night and that morning, it was a little rough for me, but you know, again, like I preach, you take that one day and you get that stuff out of your system, and and you move on. It's life's too short. So I took that day and I got it out of my system, and burying them's the hardest part. But again, it's like a shell. At that point, the soul's not there anymore, so the body's just a shell. My hardest thing was having to get the backhoe ready and walk back and forth past him. That was the hardest part for me. But it's all good. You're taking enough of it. Yeah, if you take enough of it, then you're not enjoying the new year either. So, yeah, I ain't moving down the road. That you can bet on that. No, the whole point is to get away from here. Oh. Well, Nancy, actually, I got Wes coming up. Wes and Tammy's coming up. Big Joe's coming over, and they brought a brand new camper, so they're bringing their camper up. They're gonna camp out with us and hang out. And um, he's been marinating some pork stuff, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. Big waves to come back to Florida. On silo, that's not nice. You can't be slipping that stuff into somebody's hot chocolate. There's Teresa. What's happening? And yes, he is. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. Same thing, Brian. I appreciate that. Okay. I've done that before. Paul, that is just wrong in so many ways, y'all. I mean, it's funny, but I mean, damn it, man. I guess if you, I guess if you want to pull a prank on somebody, or somebody's been being kind of crappy to you, I mean, that's kind of the one way to get them back. Or if they pulled a really nasty prank on you and you want to get them back, you know what I mean? I guess that's one way to get them back. Leslie Lug, good Gary, good morning from the land down under, 10:30 a.m. here. That is grand, Leslie. I'm glad to see you. Welcome. I've noticed with Jonesy's videos like that, I never did get an answer out of that from the last time. But Jonesy's videos, like when he talks, he doesn't have like the Tasmania doesn't have a real bad accent, Australian accent. Um, it kind of makes me wonder how their accents work there. You know, as far as like in the north and the south. You know, because you got New York. You know, they bust you, you know, bust your chops and what have you. Oh, Joseph Johnson, I just went through your area last week on my way home from Florida. Went to Fort Lauderdale and got a 73 Hurst Olds. Wow. Wow, Joe. You should have emailed me because I would have loved to have seen that. A Hurst Olds. That's, yeah. Crappy pun intended, BG. I agree. Oh, okay. It wasn't a nice person. It wasn't a prank. Okay. Well, if he wasn't a nice person, then I don't blame you. Uh, there's Rach Perez. What's happening? So come to find out, y'all, Rach Perez lives out there where I used to do some army training years ago, which was very cool. Um, it's my go-to when I'm not allowed for physical injuries, right? I'm smooth, Gaddy. That's right. That's right, mate. Just smooth. Don't forget Classy, that Jonesy. Don't forget Classy. You know, I can't say as I've ever done that. Like, you know, our go-to back in the day when, like, if we all went to the river, like that was our big thing is go to the river on the weekends, right? Take the boat out there. I had some friends that lived right down the road from the boat ramp. So, you know, we didn't even have to hit a paved road or anything like that. It was just like, you know, you come out of the boat ramp and just a little bit down the road and you're right there. But anyway, if you came out there partying with us on a weekend and you started drinking way too early and you passed out, well, we warned everybody. We had a thing of markers that we used to keep around, right? And if you pass out before everybody else passes out, and it's way too early, you're gonna wake up with the artwork all over you. Chocolate chunk cookies, right? Oh, I learned my lesson with cookies. I promise you that. Especially being around my daughter. You don't eat cookies my daughter makes sometimes. Karen staying home, having a drink or two, eating. I don't blame you. Yep. Yeah, get your favorite beverage out and just chill. Teresa said her husband is trucking, but he's watching you still. Oh, that is awesome. Well, tell him I said hi if he's not in here watching now. The human drunk doodler, right? Doodle pass. That's right. Yeah, you pass out on us, boy. That was game on. Oh, we got a guy one year. He was famous for starting to drink early whenever he came out to the river. All right. So one of the girls decided to get him with lipstick one year. He and this was no, we were just it was a New Year's party, and he started drinking real early that morning. Well, then somebody got him on some kind of shots, and that was game over. But he passed out like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so the girls got the lipstick out. So when he got up, of course, he goes like this, you know, trying to wipe his face off, and of course, lipstick went all over him. But he was mad. He was madder than a wet hen, I promise you. He said that lipstick wouldn't come off for a couple of days. uh, he's in there just not saying nothing, just listening. All right. Well, tell him we said thank you. Thank you, Bright. I appreciate that, brother, for being here. Karen Anthony says 54 there today. Wow. Man, how did you get 54 up there and we only got 40 something here? Uh, at midnight on New Year's and shoot my pew pew. Yeah, well, Brian, that ain't gonna happen here because I am not staying up that late. Stapled it to the floor. That must have been fun waking up to that one. Nona Milton, you have something to top that? I'm ready, Nona. All right, so there we go. We'll get into New Year's pranks. What was the best New Year's prank for somebody? Oh, hi, Glenda. Thank you. I love you too, hon. Um, oh, Jan can't even have a glass of wine. That's right. Joseph Johnson says it's 40 there in Iowa. It is Jonesy 71 right there, right? Yeah, Jonesy, it's your time of the year. You and what was the other girl? Your time of the year to start busting us out on the warm now. Have a cup of tea. That's right. I don't know what my phone is doing over here. It's keep going. I thought I had the volume down. Okay, I got your email, Rose. Yep, that's why it was going off. Ooh, Teresa got the 20s up there, but you're up there in PA, so uh, Paul's gonna be drinking coffee. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna have a couple of cold snacks, and we're gonna cook some real good ribs, some country style ribs on the grill, and a nice fire. It should be about perfect temperature for a fire. Raj and Sandy said they were on their way back from up north, and they hit sleet and ice on the roads, and it was just they were showing send me a picture of it, and it was really bad conditions coming back. So they had pulled off. I told them be extra safe. You got plenty of time to make it back. So hopefully they're safe. And Sandy, if you're watching, I hope y'all are being safe up there and making it okay. They said they were going to get a motel room so they weren't driving in that stuff at night. So thank God for that. Brother-in-law was on leave for the Navy. We were all drinking, doing shots, and Italian dressing. Oh man. Now see, that would just be rude. Give me a raw shot of Italian dressing. No, that would just be rude. Hey, what's happening? Half-ass Homestead? Uh, yeah, I don't care who you are. That is just rude and wrong, but funny. I don't get. Shrimp, lobster, then go to bed. We don't drink. We haven't seen the ball in many years. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said, it's going to come in whether you like it or not, one way or the other. Not to mention, you start getting older, y'all. There's Stefan. What's happening? Um, sorry, Stefan. I don't read. I can't read that one, man. Translator, man. Translator. Oh, hope you have a better New Year. I agree, Stefan. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope everybody has a better New Year, y'all. This one has obviously kind of been crappy, you know. But on the same note, I mean, it's been good, but it's been crappy. But I would say the majority of it was kind of a kick in the tail. So, um, I mean, is anybody else out there like that? Like you have like it seems like one year is bad and the next year is good, and another year bad, next year is good. Mine seem to alternate that way. Like I will go 2 or 3 cycles of even years being bad and odd years being great, and then it'll switch around. So like this one here, odd year being bad, next year is going to be great. New Year's prank, Gary, get drunk, stick him in a round room, and tell him he can only be in the car. Right? I will never get that drunk, Daryl. You know, I like beer, y'all, but I don't like the buzz that comes along with it. As soon as I start feeling the effects of alcohol, I stop because I don't like all the rest of it. At least um, Shiloh said, "Yep, more bad than good." See, so there's another one that gets more bad than good. Mm. Second time, 2 weeks in the hospital. Oh man. Well, Stevan, I'm sorry about that, brother. Stay out of the hospital, man. That place is full of sick people. I was gonna keep trying to tell Jan, get out of there. I agree, Dave. I agree. I just prefer that over sodas, you know. Soda's got a lot of sugar in them. I've been cutting way back on drinking sodas, like way, way back. You know, I bought two 12 packs before, um, way before Christmas. And there's still one in the car. There's a full one sitting there. And I think there's only like, uh, well, I say it's a full one, but there's only like 3 or 4 out of it. Turnip greens, black eyed peas, and cornbread. Yeah, I heard there's some kind of thing about that. You're supposed to eat that luck foods of luck, and the Irish got a lot for that too. They what is that? They eat something. They eat a special something too that for that. So in 2026, I'm not sure where or when I'll be shaking your hand and meeting you, Gary Jonesy. That would make my 2026 right there to meet you, brother. I really would. Uh, no Boilermakers. No, can't do that either. You know, I wouldn't mind doing one shot of tequila for Christmas. I mean, for New Year's, but you know, that would be about it. Or maybe even 2 shots. You know, just to bring in the new year for something different. Because I haven't taken a shot of tequila and I can't tell you how long. But I wouldn't mind trying some. Tried to have some Irish cream with me coffee. Right? Even that's gotten too strong. Pork and sauerkraut. No, man. See, I got all this Irish. You cannot you cannot cook sauerkraut even in my house. You know, if you're gonna cook it, go out to the other end of the yard and cook it there. Because I cannot do sauerkraut at all, man. I mean, it's like, why would you want eat a rotten vegetable? You know what I mean? Right? Tequila will bring you south. Yeah, on the ground. 2 legs, you need 2 shots, right? That's right. I agree with Stefan there. 2 legs, 2 shots, mate. There's Jenna. Why do you drink at all? If you don't even want to buzz? Because I like the taste of beer. I always have loved beer. It's one having it's proven fact that 1 or 2 beers help to kind of keep your system clean too. I mean, granted, don't do it every day and don't do it in excess, but like I like to say with everything in life, don't never do anything in excess. That means eating, drinking, whatever. Never do anything to an excess. I think there's a word for that, gluttony. Don't ever do anything in gluttony. So like I said, I just like the taste of beer. So 6 double shot espresso in a mug. Wow. Yeah, Paul. Then you're bouncing off the walls. Stop drinking when I lost the buzz. Oh man. And like I said, that's the only reason I drink beer is because I just happen to really like the taste of beer. I mean, I like the taste of all kinds of beers. Um, but I don't like the buzz. So I mean, I don't drink it for that. And Ray says I agree. It's a good probiotic. Yeah. Pam says I wouldn't make it till the new year comes in. Right. I agree. That's why I don't worry about it anymore. Yeah, getting drunk was a thing when we were in our 20s. It was, it was fun. God is great. Beer is good. People are crazy. I love that song. Before midnight, before the new year, so I can be surprised. I went to get propane the other day and I told them all, I said, I'll see y'all next year. And they all kind of gave me that funny look. And then about the time I hit the door, it dawned on her, oh, that's right. It'll be next year before you see us again, huh? Oh, I'm not really looking yet, Stefan. I'm not looking for the new place yet. I'm right now. I'm trying to get just trying to get the VA stuff done and get through this and get through wintertime. I'm not even gonna really start looking until after the new until it starts warming up again. Right now it's all about hibernating and doing as much as I can here, and and just keep fixing the place up and just see where I go from there. Who knows where it's gonna go? I'm at that limbo point. Thanks for my answer. Oh yeah, liver's the same way. I don't like. Well, I can tolerate the smell of liver cooking, but you know, I don't know how anybody can eat that stuff. 8 minute warning, Brian says. So yeah, getting like I said. How's that, David? Smoking cigarettes, watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. Liver and onions with gravy. That's got to be a Yankee thing, man. uh, it really is kind of. This time is going fast. Like this live just kind of flew by because when he said 9 minute warning, I was like, what? Hmm. I mean, going to New York to see the ball drop, just never had that in my. That's never been in my want to do list in the ever. Like, I guess maybe because I've been to New York so many times that just being to New York City, period, does do nothing for me. I mean, the city is nasty, David. It really is. It is a nasty. Rach, you're not late. You showed up. That's all that matters to me. That's awesome, and I thank you for that. Yeah, the city is nasty. Don't get me wrong. I've had some good times there. Like, I was picking up rags up there for Goodwill one time, and it's basically all their clothes that they can't sell from the Goodwill stores. They send them to this warehouse, and then they put them in these great big bundles. Anyway, make a long story short, come out of there, traffic jam, was stuck there. So I was like, okay. Well, then this Haitian guy jumps up on the side of my truck, and I thought, oh man, this guy's fixing to rob me. And he asked me if I needed a place to park for the night, and I was like, yeah. He said, well, if we park right here on the sidewalk right here, he said, I'll have my boys watch your truck. He said, we'll get on top of your truck and we'll get to see the concert on the other side of the building right here, and be right up close. And I was like, and we'll feed you, man. We'll feed you all your drink, everything, and somebody will watch your truck 24/7. Okay. So yeah, we sit up there on top of the truck, and and had us a good old time and watched the concert and everything. And I even remember, I don't remember the name of the band, but the song I sang was Lean on Me, the reggae style of that song. And it was awesome. I had a great night with them people. Uh, yeah, yeah, kindness, right? What was that? Life with Greg and Gina. What's happening, Greg and Gina? Red, red wine. It's already changing his tune. What? Yeah, I just like I said, I don't know why anybody would want to go to New York uh, to watch that ball drop. One, just to get in that area, you got to go through so much security now, and then you're just like packed to bumper people. I'm not doing that. I don't like going to Walmart because of the people, but you know, UB40, the group. Was that? No, I think it was that the band that did that? That did the kind of like the reggae version of that song? Um, there's Jana. Hi, Simply Jan. Saying hi, Simply Jan. I like watching on TV so I can go to the bathroom if I want, right? uh, you're already too far north. I don't blame you. Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't go to. You couldn't get me in New York City anywhere near that place at that time. Yeah, I couldn't. 3 minute warning. All right. Trying to catch up with the chat here. This is flying on me, yo. Out and about with M&D, running behind. As long as you're not running behind the elephants, you're safe. uh, right? You can pretty much got it where it depends up there, and keep one in your back pocket too for changing. Yeah, Cynthia, there is no way you're getting me up there. I don't care, man. Not even for. I don't care for anything. I am not doing it up there. Uh, we're a good group over here. And UB40 is actually at Paul. We have him here. We've heard of him here, but I didn't know if that was the group that sang that song, the reggae version of "Lean on Me." Uh, Billy from Monkey Sticks, right? I agree with that one. I agree with that one, Midnight. I don't think you'd have. I don't think you could pay me enough money to make me go down there and tolerate that for a few hours. I mean, I just yeah. Oh, okay. So maybe that was the band. I don't remember what the band was, but that was the first time I had heard that reggae version of that song back then, and I just thought that was very cool because I've always loved that song anyway. Right, Pam? Yeah, I've been there many, many times. Many times. I used to haul orange oil out of South Florida up there. I've hauled bananas out of there up to New York. I've hauled watermelons up there. Um, let's see, I've hauled rags out of Goodwill up there. I've hauled uh, coffee pots and all kinds of other crazy hotel stuff out of there. And yeah, I just ain't gonna do it. And the port is even worse yet. So yeah, it was always my luck though. I was all the time going to Long Island and like the Bronx area and stuff like that. So it was like no ball drop at New York City. I agree. So we got what a 1 minute warning. So let me start saying goodbye to everybody. Orange oil is good for perfumes. You'd be surprised what they use in orange oil in. There's y'all want a little experiment? You'll get you a fresh orange, peel it, take the peeling, hold up a lighter, squeeze the peeling, watch the flame. That's how good orange oil is. So anyway, I know it's already 6 o'clock. So I love y'all. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. For all of you that are going to be out there partying, please stay safe. I'd love to see y'all next week out here. And go give some love to somebody. If you know somebody sitting at home alone, and go give them some love. Pick up a phone, give them a call, pick them up, give them a cheer. And for the rest of you, just be nice, be nice. That's all I can say. It's the best way to do it. Be nice. Thank you, vet, for our freedom, and we will see y'all next year. I think it's so funny to say that. All right. Good night, guys. It's okay. Stop. Hit the stop button. You start talking. You're 10:45 minutes long. All right. Where do I start it? Ah, got to be smarter than the toys I'm playing with.